in composition because it helps when it comes to those barricaded doors with so many cat in the lobby too. Noct also noticing the other spot on the other side as Glitch gets involved in this fight, losing out on a member currently too. Having to be careful, they do trade that because they do get that crack and that knock at the same time. Looking to the other side, leave no witness. Are on the other side of that fight, take out Glitch, that catwall allowing them some room to breathe to get the reset. Now the fight happening in tunnel.
Inside near the vault though, we've got Fire Beavers versus Blackhand here. The smokes are going out to try and make this one last just a little bit longer. Knocked him in the meanwhile, do not make the rotation out of Lava City. And we've got Fire Beavers definitely on the better side of Blackhand there.
Quick fight cleanup. Love the comms coming in from Fire Beavers. You saw the way that Taskmaster was able to slide on the other side of that truck before 9 Impulse was able to clean up what was left. Aurora also in the feed get eliminated by Onyx. 16 squads left as the action has now picked up.
Finally, some action here on World's Edge for Game 3. Path got Leave No Witness in their sights here. Quite a few ramparts coming out in this lobby. Trying to pair that up with the Loba seems to be one of the more common combinations.
Whoa.
Oh no. Pandas has been sniped on the Skyward Dive.
Oh no. But it's fine as Watson gets a follow-up here too onto Monsoon. Complexity that had neighbored this building, sharing alongside them, have the health advantage and the number advantage in their hand. Cody, Luda, they're going for the res onto Monsoon. Furia, where are you at? You had barely any points and they get eliminated in 15, 16. Just go next now, get taken out next.
If there was one person who could win a 1v3 in there, it might be his Watson, the grinder, the man who's been in streamer building for years, it seems, but these aren't pubs. This is ALGS and this is a LAN. You need to work with your team, and by that point, it was too late. I think there was, you know, it was a 2v3 from the start, right, after they got sniped out of the Val cult here. So tough for Furia. They are not finding any luck in any way.
Can't be said about Complexity. They're definitely happy after that because now they have also a clean rotate with no pressure to their backs, leaving stacks. Going to be able to fly into this next circle right now. Take it from the height. You see these double evac towers side by side. Fire Beavers dropping off for the rocks. What I love about these evac towers is to take the height on these rocks that we're going to see commonly in a circle like this. Probably Leave No Witness now having to restabilize, but it's about the fighting against Fire Beavers on the edge of the circle going uninterrupted with so many other teams hanging out inside of the buildings of Dome.
Vex has been eliminated in the meanwhile. The catwall not locking off that many other teams.
No.
You can see that Pyrrhus, they have to win that 3v3. Their only option doesn't work out.
Split up apart. Fire Beavers took some shots at them from behind. Crazy Raccoon 2 from the front. Started fight playing inside the building here as Complexity had flown to get into this position. But Gino, we noted how many teams were already sitting in these buildings from the very beginning, from the very first circle, up to Gaming being one of them. Going to be able to bunker down with the Catalyst. We talked about the use and the sudden upcharge of the Rampart and the Sheila being able to break down those doors. Absolutely comes in handy aside from the amp walls that they provide. But the Catalyst now on Optic Gaming is going to allow them to bunker down in that building.
No, you're right. That's going to be an important interaction here. Obviously, these buildings are hallowed ground at the moment. The teams want to be in there, and with the amount of ramparts in here, you know, cracking that at a moment's notice could be a big deal. Even just tearing through the amped cover quickly, Sheila is able to do that as well. We still have North Eption up, by the way. You were talking about, you know, having space up the top. Pathfinder is able to do that with his zip lines, but Jailings, they've got other things on their mind right now.
Crazy Raccoon going back to the lobby in 10th. Jailings fighting for their life with the Watson fences right behind him to cover their back. Against Riddle Order, Yukio only has the white Evo shield to work with once happy. It's left literally one shot here on the other side, trying to heal up with only shield cells. Doesn't look like he's got a shield back to work with. Taking onto the height, though, is going to be Yukio, leaving himself as one, having to now reset, going back and forth. The rest of Riddle Order are trying to hold side by side with one another.
Yeah, but they're also low that they don't really have anyone to hold for anyone else, but Jailings, who have had to go outside the building, are taking too much fire from the other parts of Dome, and they will go down. Riddle now have it all to themselves here on the northern side. Fire Beavers take the Valk ult in. a late Valcourt like this can work out if you go onto the silo, but that's not where they're ending up.
And they played split up tier 2. Look at where OJ Rain is holding onto the height right now. Playing off the water barrels here, going to be able to rain some extra pressure from the low ground now before he's forced to drop off because he's in a line of sight of other teams that are on the other side of Dome, specifically Riddle Order, MDY White, Startify Esports, Complexity in this fight. Fire Beavers playing on the outside while most of the fighting has been happening inside of this building.
Complexity versus Firebee, there's North Eption. I'm so keen to see how that the composition does towards the end of this game. Complexity have just got some shadows to hide in right now. That buys time for these ultimate accelerants to go out. Monsoon wants to have that creeping barrage ready.
Man, that exhibit just helped out so much in knowing exactly where that team was going to approach from the outside here. Monsoon finishes off. Fire Beavers getting sent out the lobby. 6 squads left.
I mean, Monsoon looks like he's been hit in the face, but it's him doing the king hitting right now for Complexity. They have got that southern side. You can see just to their west, North Eption are set up, but this circle's going to finish right in the middle, Mickey. This is going to be such a fun one to watch. All teams currently sitting in the buildings will have to eventually make their way out. North Eption can't do it. Sheila ringing out.
Say hello to my little friend here. The Sheila roaring through. Catch to restabilize here. The Nemesis, he's got to heal up. He's playing behind the knockdown shield. The Archer gets sent out. We see the slide jump coming in. MDY White playing for their lives, popping the Phoenix hit, successfully so. The rebound now as App gets taken out. 1 member left. The Ring putting in the pressure. You can't fly anywhere as the Mosquito Spawner comes in. But look who has the height. It's going to be Complexity.
Final ring closes in. Riddle, they've taken up position. Not only do they have height here, they have position in the middle, but it's just the height advantage for Complexity that they're trying to deal with. The smokes go up. This is a great option to try and stall this out until Complexity have to go down on top of the lava.
They have 15 kills right now. Complexity are rolling with momentum, but the position that you mentioned, you know, they have to traverse through this open lava. Evac tower to jump right through to take minimal damage here.
Okay, the zipline goes out, the sky nades are coming through, a couple in the backpack here for Complexity. The bat goes off for Luda. Riddle taking up angles on all sides, but it's not a great trade here. Let's go Complexity. Can they push it through? Luda